look like you're over there cooking something, man. You look like you're over there cooking something. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
You know how it go.
I am Tommy with an H, man. I'm here for y'all, man. I speak for the people.
And I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog. You know, your favorite friendly, lovable, loud mouth. Oh, man, it's about that time. We are the Let's Get Canceled podcast. Hey, yo, cousin.
What up, cousin?
You ready?
You ain't seem like you was ready, man. I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay, well then, cool. Let's get canceled.
Let's get canceled, baby. Hey, y'all. We did a pod 2 weeks ago. We had some things said, and one of the things that was said, well, a couple of things were said, but check it out. We did not like the way it looked. Now, everything that we said on that podcast, we meant it all, and we're gonna rip it and we're gonna drop it on your favorite podcast networks so you'll be able to go and hear it. However, the quality of the viewing was not up to our standards, so we took it down from all of our social media platforms, all of our viewing platforms. So you won't be able to go see it unless you contact one of us.
And if you contact me, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna let it go. Cause be real. One of my biggest questions, because we talked about this, and my biggest question was, are we dropping this for content or because of the look? And I think it's fair to say that, number one, you nor I will ever be deleting stuff strictly for content. There may come a time when something we said or did might need to be whatever, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Exactly. But as a rule, just because we said something and somebody didn't like it, it ain't coming down.
No, that's not what it is. What it was is we had a standard. We started someplace, we made some gains, and that last episode looked as if we had started yesterday. Right. So that we could not put out to the public. However, everything that was said on there will be available for consumption. So if you want to hear it, you will be able to hear it. And again, if you want to see it, hit me up. I'll give it to you. I'll let you have it.
Okay, you're going to have to hit him up because I'll tell you what I said. I ain't scared, but I'm just saying, like.
But here's going to be a thing. A lot of what we said in that particular episode is going to be shared tonight. And we have some guests here with us.
I think this is better anyway, to be honest with you. Like, overall, we did well. I think we did good. I think it was relatively entertaining, and it was fun.
It was definitely entertaining.
However, it was also a bunch of niggas.
Right. And the thing was, there was a text message sent to me the following morning that said, "You niggas are completely wrong." And I was like, I know we speak from a place of ignorance. We do not know what the fuck we were talking about. We sent it from a guy's point of view. We said it completely from a nigga's point of view. And they said, you need to have some people on there that can have this discussion. So what I did was said, hey, can you find me some? And they were like, sure. So this is what you're getting tonight. We have some people on here who are going to answer our questions. Some of those discussions we had during that particular episode. We're going to show you where it all started, some of the places that we went with it, and we're going to let them answer our questions. So,
hey, real quick.
Introduce yourselves. I'm going to let you introduce themselves.
All right, for sure. First up, I'm going to bring the only, this young lady is on here. She's a trooper. As a note, people, we don't know these people.
Not at all.
We don't know. They don't know us. We don't know them. They're not familiar with us. Although this guest and myself just realized we had one thing in common. So, real quick, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Or you can call me Tisha J, either or.
Okay, Miss Tisha J is in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. And also, now we've got another one who it looks like they don't want to show themselves.
That's okay. As long as
that's okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Miss Shay.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Shay. It's a pleasure to meet everyone.
Wonderful. And we've got some people in the building with me. Some that are not allowed on camera, and there are others who have chosen not to be on camera. Mm-hmm. And then we got another question asker over here. The homie Chuck, say what up to the people, man.
How y'all doing?
And this gonna be your camera right up here. This all you. You see, he's sitting sitting behind our folks. Every bottle that we've had so far on the episodes.
Yeah, and 3 out of those 4 are delicious. By the way, 3 out of those 4 are delicious.
3 out of 4 are good.
We're gonna talk about that 4th one because they don't know because that's one thing that was lost in the last episode. We're gonna have to talk about that 4th one, bro.
True. We can do that. But since we have our guest on, we don't want to keep them long.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is show them the clip that started everything.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna show y'all.
This is why that last episode happened.
All right, give me 1 second. We gonna put that last clip right here, and I want y'all to catch this.
And once again, shout out to Sam J. She's hilarious. However, she kind of made me think a little bit.
All right, let's play this.
So my girl got a BBL, right? When she first got the BBL and she came home, I was like, you know, I'm trying to like hit it from the back, and I kept slipping out. And this is the first time that this has happened to me because it's not like I buy the dick size the woman wants. So it's right. You're going to get the dick you want because it's not mine. Right. So I've never had like an inadequacy of like, this isn't enough dick. But it wasn't enough dick because now she had a new butt. And I felt bad. I felt low. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And she was making me feel bad. She's like, just keep it in. And I'm like, nigga, like, what the fuck? I'm trying. And I was like, damn, this is what dudes feel like. Like, it's like, there's nothing I can do, shorty. Like, I'm doing the best. And I had to like find another angle. It was crazy. I had to find a way to stay in, but it was like, this is crazy.
It doesn't stop being funny.
Oh, it's always funny. It is funny every goddamn time. I don't care. I've seen that shit at least 50 times and I've laughed every goddamn time. Because that shit, but it sparked the question.
It did. And see, my statement on this, and you know how I feel. So my problem with this was I feel as though if a female likes here you go. Let's just do this.
Wait, because he said it already.
I'm gonna do this. Here you go. Here I am, folks. This is my statement on this topic. Mm-hmm. The reason I wanted to touch this topic, I'm gonna tell you why. I believe that if you are a female and you are a female who likes females, but you got to use a strap for your female like niggas. That's real. That's real. I'm sorry. If you look, man, she is something that she need that she ain't getting, right? And no matter what, when you turn this around, if it was a dude and a dude was like, oh, well, you know, my girl left, well, you wasn't providing, you wasn't doing this, you wasn't doing that. Okay, then. So there's something that you just not providing biologically that your chick need. And that's my stance on that.
So our question to you ladies, like, first of all, before we even get all the way into that, I've got some things that I want to make sure we don't step on any toes with. So derogatory terms. Tell us your preference and what the derogatory terms are for what you consider. So for your whatever you're gay, lesbian, bi, whatever it is, what are the derogatory terms for that? Because I don't want to step on anything. I say a lot of things that are inappropriate a lot of times, and I've heard that, hey, you shouldn't say that, but I shouldn't. Like the word dyke. Is dyke a bad word?
None of those words are bad to me, honestly. I mean, and I'm not neither of those. I just can appreciate a woman.
Okay.
I think that dyke is can be derogatory to some women. That's just like with any word. It depends on how you say it in the context of how you use it. Some people get offended by it.
Yeah, just like you said. And then also, you know, dyke is also like bull dagger. You know, it's kind of was meant to be offensive, but to me,
not offensive to. On this episode, it's not offensive because I may say it. I say dyke a lot. I say dick dyke when I'm speaking of women who like penis and that sort of thing. And again, I've known a lot of lesbians, and some have told me it's bad. Some laugh with me when they're my friends. So again, I don't want to be offensive to our guests. However, I have to be authentic to who I am. And so if you hear something that comes out like that, don't take it horribly wrong. And if it is something that offends you, just be like, hey, Tommy, hey, that's enough. You said that one too many times, and I'll try to cut it out. I'll try. So,
Okay.
so as far as what Sam J says, there was someone on our episode that says she can't feel how a man feels because all she had to do was go and buy some more dick. So a man has no choice to go and buy dick. We are stuck with what the good Lord gave us.
No. You said that the
oh,
good
you
Lord
do.
can give
Oh,
you some more.
okay. You do get extra inches depending on the female. Like I'm standing by that. You get extra inches depending on the female. But again, as far as what Sam J says, have y'all experienced that before, to where you felt inadequate and felt as a man would feel?
What do you mean?
Say the question.
Not having enough dick.
Yeah, ask the question again.
You lost me.
Have you not
From the man?
No, like have you been to a point where you felt like you didn't have enough dick?
That question is not for me.
From the man.
No, to
from
satisfy the woman.
He's talking about like a strap.
Yeah, with the strap.
No, yeah, I get that.
You get
no, I mean it depends. It depends on, like she said in the video. I think it's kind of a little bit cut and dry. I understood what she was saying in regards to the BBL thing, you know, just coming from just the lifestyle. But some females can buy straps that are too big because they're not buying something for the female. But when some go shop together, they'll get what they think they might like. But, you know, different things might be different once you get into it and stuff like that. I mean, looking at the video is kind of funny in itself, you know, actually listen to her say it. But I mean, I got what she was saying. Funny enough, I understand it's come from a different standpoint from you guys and stuff like that, though.
Okay, so you understand how guys may feel that, nah, she doesn't understand us. She felt inadequate for something that's not even her. So you understand how we
she was thinking in the sense of trying to please her woman, and for what she had from what it used to be, she could please her. But now, because of the woman has a BBL, and of course the woman got the BBL for self-confidence, probably, right? And she's not able to please her with her new body and stuff like that. And every man, I think all men, when they get with a woman, a good percentage, your goal is, of course, you want to please the woman outside of pleasing yourself. And it doesn't matter if you're just giving her head or using a strap on, whatever. Your ultimate goal is to please your partner.
Right.
And she felt as if she didn't have the adequate tools to do that, especially that her babe had a new BBL.
Okay. But so one of the things that was brought up in the Lost episode by some of our panelists was the fact that I think what was sticking point was when she said, "Dang, now I know how guys feel." No, you don't. No, because
being able to please. No, I think that she didn't mean like not having the tools, because of course she doesn't have the tool. She's saying in the sense of not being able to please a woman, because a lot of men should know, on average, women are not pleased or don't climax with men, you know, from them trying to please them. It's a high percentage out there. Yeah. So I think she was just saying, it like, damn, I'm not able to please my girl right now. I see how a man can feel. Or you could be giving your all, like how she said she was probably stroking her back or whatever it have be, but she wasn't able to please her. And her female was vocal in regards to the fact that she couldn't do shit. A lot of women don't be vocal.
I think also she would never know also how God feels. Like she mentioned, she can go get another size. You know, she can, you know, get longer, thicker, or, you know, whatever. Guys can never do that. I mean, well, unless they go under a surgical procedure. But, you know, like you said, you stuff with what you got.
You ain't coming nowhere near my dick with a knife. Ever, okay?
No surgery.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And I know.
Yeah.
I know that's a whole lot of, oh, well, men are just this, that. Women do. I don't care. You're not. Look at me. Look at me. You are not coming near my Johnson with anything sharp. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's proceed.
Let's do K9.
Hey, but listen though. Listen. Like, real talk. That was the point of the guys in the room, and part of my point too. Part of the point is that no matter what, she won't feel that inadequacy is only for a moment, because right up the street, she can go fix that problem. Like right then. It don't even matter what time it was because there's stores that's open 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Ask me how I know. I'm just saying 24/7. Now this was the
I mean, just because she can go purchase it doesn't mean she could still please it.
But she said the problem with the pleasing was the fact of the size. So I got what I got. God gave me what I got. That's all I got. So if you're unhappy with the size, guess what? That's all I got. I can't give you no more.
I think that was our major issue with it was I know how guys feel because I didn't have enough that day. Guys don't have enough that day, tomorrow, the day after that, and the day before. So you can't feel what I'm feeling because if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. I can't go get it tomorrow and make you feel better tomorrow. So now I know that you're never gonna get what you want because
there it is. There's the issue
I ain't
right
got
there.
it. And I think that's where it kind of touched guys the wrong way. So, hold on,
I get it if you're saying it from that stance.
So if you don't have enough, you can stop there. You figure out other ways to please her because.
Well, she said I could barely hear.
Wait, tell her to talk up. We can't hear.
You guys speak, they can't hear you.
Okay, the question is when you don't have enough, as you say, length or whatever you need, what other options do you take to please that woman? Because when a woman pleases a woman, she's not gonna just go with a strap. She's gonna use all her tools, whether it be her hand, her mouth, like whatever it is,
Right, and that guys know. However, she has an option to go and fix the one problem that they had that day. A guy can do all of these other things, but that one problem, he can't fix that. He cannot fix that, and it kind of puts guys in a bad spot because when Sam considers herself a stud, so when the stud goes out and says, "I'm a nigga, I know how niggas feel," and that sort of thing, you really can't ever feel what we feel because you don't have that particular issue,
and can never really have that problem.
I had to figure out the angle. And the reason why I said
no, I get it. Okay.
For a fact, like dudes who may not measure up, like they learn how to hit an angle, and it gets a different response. She said even in the clip, she was like, "I had to go in at an angle to be able to," you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I got you there. And we can do that too. But guess what she was able to do the next day?
I was not a question. I want to comment on that because she did say something about the angle and so forth. But most guys know how to work their tool. I mean, you was born with. You had it for a while. You should know how to woman with your tool. You should know what angles. If it's kind of small, you should know what angles. She won't feel it. You should know. And on top of that, you got to study your women as well. But in her case, it's a little bit different because, again, like she stated, her woman just had a BBL. So now it's a new body. So now she got to learn. That's always just a learning experience. You just got to learn, her angles, new angles now because now her butt is obviously bigger. And if we got to go get, that for her, she had to go get something bigger. But for guys that had their tool for so long, they should know all of this already. They should know how to work their tool.
So we're not allowed to let our ladies get BBLs. Is that what you're telling me? Guys can't let their chicks get BBLs because we can't go buy another.
No, we ain't saying we're not saying that.
You can't go get that extendo.
They could get BBL. You're just gonna have to figure out another way to please her. You're gonna have to figure out different angles. You're gonna have to figure out, what needs to be done to make sure she's satisfied with this new. And she got a new body, and you got to figure that new body out.
But I can't get a new body. She gets a whole new ass, a whole new everything, and I'm stuck with Johnson here.
No. Technically, you can. You just said that you don't want nothing sharp around your area, your Johnson.
Hold on.
Your girl was brave enough to say, "Hey, I don't care about these sharp objects. I'm gonna get this butt done, and you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to figure it out." So technically, y'all both can get procedures.
Is there really a dick extension?
Yes, there is.
There is.
There is. I know. I know people that personally done it, and their penis worked perfectly fine.
Wait, time out. Rewind.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Pause.
That's true.
Flag on the play.
Look it up.
Flag on the play.
Hold on. First of all, why y'all know this and we don't? Well, we're not gonna do it.
Because y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. Y'all y'all good with y'all tools, right?
Exactly. People that's not good with their tools, they're gonna, look for alternatives and make it what they want to be.
Hey,
if I can't bang that nail with a hammer, I'm gonna use the end of a screwdriver. I'm banging that motherfucker here. Goddamn, I'm using the tools I got. Goddamn it. Yeah, that sounds good. Wow. Okay.
Hey,
So
listen.
niggas out here
Wait. Here's the thing. And everything, I agree with everything y'all are saying. Just about almost everything y'all are saying. That wasn't my problem. That was not my position. My position is, if that female needed you to go get what I got, then she just needs one of us.
No.
Why?
No, well, this is the thing. I know some people, some females that mess with guys, and they use straps too.
Those are gay men.
No. Even the
Strap
guy
on the
uses a
guys?
strap on. The guys uses a strap on the women. Oh hell yeah! Come on now, y'all know we live in a very worldly world.
Yeah, what she means by that? Well, I want to say what she means by that because he can't reach the spots that strap can reach. Obviously, I'm assume that's why he needs to get.
Yeah, and they'll have dual, like, everybody has a freak level, has a level to however they want to be pleased, especially if y'all deeply intimate and stuff like that, or just nasty, however you want to call it. And people do use,
I like it.
yo, hey,
I'm listening.
hey, let me tell you something. Like, and some people, they bring toys and not just vibrators and whatnot to the table, butt plugs and all that. Men do use straps on women because some women, they get off on double stimulation. It's like they
over here.
All right.
Chuck got something to say. Chuck has something to say over here.
I said I'm not gonna add on it and extend the strap on for me to please you because I ain't gonna feel it. Because once I add a cap on to, I don't think if I'm gonna add on the cap onto my dick, I'm not gonna feel it. So why would I?
Well, see, this is the thing. You're a selfish pleaser. It's not about you. It's about her.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
So, see, obviously, you haven't had any erotic or some type of level of sexual pleasure.
Okay, you're right. If I add that extra girth to please you, I'm just not feeling anything. Because what if it pops off?
Say it again. What? I can barely hear you.
Like, hey, it came off.
Okay, so listen.
Yeah,
I
right.
need you to talk up just a little bit, so everybody, the people, the remote guests can hear.
Okay, you're right. I'm here to please you. You're right.
Correct.
To please you.
He didn't seem like
that.
But this is about even trade.
Right, but you're right. But would I put on the extra strap on for me to please you? Yes, I do that.
I don't think that's what.
Well, you're not strapping it on. You can have it in your hands. It's like
if I hear you correctly,
Go ahead.
You're saying that some guys will get that to you. So for instance, if their lady likes to be double penetrated.
There you go. Or with a vibrator and penetrated and an ass. I mean, I know y'all guys have had, fun with ladies. This shouldn't be nothing
new. We're not
new.
here to talk about what we've had, man.
Yeah, we don't get to talk about us here. I'm sorry. my wife's gonna see this at some point in my life. I'm not trying to get stabbed in my sleep.
Well, let's not get canceled at home. Let's just keep
we
it
get
for the
canceled in
world.
the street all day. We trying to get canceled, not killed. There's a difference between that.
There's a difference.
Hey, let's tone it back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm glad we are recording this one instead of going live. I will be editing that part.
You got that power over there.
Hey, it could be some ideals for the homestead, for the bedroom. Who knows? Shoot.
You know what? I'm just gonna send that part to her and see what she said. If I get
send it to her. You never know what you might like. Yeah, y'all know some women, they never reach their potential because they order themselves down for their partners because they feel as if their partners might not be into it.
And see, that's another stance. I'm with you.
It's a lot of women. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us that don't explore with people that we've been with for a long time because they're not open to exploring. Like I think someone who was just talking, he didn't realize it was just for the pleasure of the other person and not for him. Maybe jokingly, I couldn't barely hear him, but just stating a point is that, we have our pleasures and straps or dildos are used in the bedroom for pleasuring your partner.
And much more other
with the male companion, not just, I'm saying not with female companions, but with the male companion.
Okay, so as a female, I'm sorry, Pedro, I'm gonna give it to you.
So you guys, me saying that, I'm sorry to cut you off, but me saying is that you guys have options too, just like she can. You can go to the store as well because some females like that.
Correct.
But as a female,
so it's not that she can only go to the store. You guys can go as well.
But as a man, with the tools that we're providing, And this young lady said she felt inadequate when she was going.
She felt inadequate in the sense of
she was purchasing from the jump.
Yeah.
So now I gotta feel even more inadequate as a man because the package I'm given, I gotta go buy some more.
Mm-hmm.
Why would my woman want to be with me if I gotta go buy some more?
Or you could just
The thing is, go ahead.
Or you could try other ways to please her. Like she stated, the strap-ons and other things. You gotta, if you want this woman, you gotta get comfortable with some things that she like, not just all about.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
that's true. And in relationships, y'all know relationships can get boring in the bedroom. Y'all know people can want to explore and stuff like that, and that happens a lot. And not saying that, I know the young lady on the video was making a point. I believe where she was coming from, not saying anything in regards to, you men have only your tool that you can use. But she was saying in the sense of not being able to please her woman with what she had. Saying in the same sense, it's because of what you guys have also too. But she just saying not being adequate, not having the ability to please her woman. Given she can go buy something just like you guys can still go buy something too to please the newness of what she has in lieu of what you have. It's not taking away from what you have, because a lot of times women marry men and y'all ain't really giving her that pressure. She could just marry you because of financial gain or whatever, or because of the semi-pleasing. I told you guys, it's a true percentage of women that don't orgasm with men when they're pleased.
She's married for the wrong reason, though. That much. Hey, but she married for the wrong reason, though.
Pedro got something to say. Pedro's on
that's not the topic. I just gave that just a little piece of it, right? But there are other ways and other things that people can do.
My question really is from a place of curiosity. I met a young lady some years back, long time ago, and she approached me. She was flirting with me, yada yada yada. We started talking, and come to find out, she was bisexual. So at the time, I wasn't really too keen on it. I didn't understand, and I was asking questions. I was like, well, if you're dealing with a woman and she has to put a strap on and all this other stuff, why you just don't stick with a man? I'm asking y'all because I'm just real curious about that. Because I've never really asked around or what about it, but I'm curious to know.
Because sometimes you guys are not emotionally available, and sometimes we need, somebody that understands us also. Sometimes y'all.
But that goes into you. That goes into you communicating with your partner and letting them know what you want and what you need.
Some of y'all niggas is hard-headed. We could communicate with y'all all day.
All right. See, you talking about the nigga that you done dealt with.
Okay, but just,
right. Well, you did say something.
But I'll say this: just because a woman is bisexual, don't mean when she's with that woman, she's getting a strap.
Correct.
I mean,
the one that I dealt with, she said she did strap.
Okay, but maybe that's just all women don't do strap.
Yeah, all women don't do straps. On top of that.
Yeah, they all don't. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it still goes back to what I'm asking though. Why? If you're getting this from another woman, what's the difference?
Right.
Why are you not getting that from why you just don't go to a man?
Maybe she just like women. Some of us just want that penetration.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to the root. I'm trying to get to the root of the problem.
She's attracted to a woman.
Well, it's not a problem.
Hey, my bad. Hey, I know
shit, it's not a problem.
I ain't mean to say problem,
but see what
it's not a problem. It's just a situation.
Let's get straight,
sir.
Yeah. Listen, but no, I think the question that you're trying to ask, or the answer that you wanted to, is just like me. I like men and women, right? I've always have been very transparent about it and stuff like that. I think you know this. You can show your friends and stuff. And for me, I date both equally. Like I like both, correct? And so when it comes to the factor of when I'm with a female only or when I'm with a male, it's about the individual. Like I like what I like from that person that they give me. And I don't take strap from everybody, not even probably 90% of the time when I'm with a female. If that's something that she wants and we're going to play and have a good time, then that's what we'll do because I'm a pleaser. Yet, and still, I like whatever I get sexually from that person I'm engaging with. When I'm with my male companion, I like what I get from that individual, what he gives me, or however we vibe. Because, like I told you, sexually, I'm not even the same with each person individually because everybody's different. What a freak level over here or a level over here with someone may not be appeasing over there. I've been a certain way with some people, and another person's never even seen me in that capacity. I don't even think that they would even think that I could get down like that. But it's based upon my wants and their wants and how we can gel. So when you're saying you talk to a bisexual female and she's, however she may have wanted this from this girl or however this from this guy, she can get strapped on here while she's not getting the real thing. It's about the person that she's involved with. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the man or the woman. She likes whomever she's liking. But that's my answer for me. I've been, however, I've been doing things for quite some time.
I definitely appreciate that. I mean, that gave me a little bit better understanding. I guess what I'm trying to get to is like, at what moment in your life that you decided,
Mm-hmm.
I like a woman.
Well, I think I was 16 years.
Say, well, damn,
Mm-hmm.
damn, she's fine. I like that. I want that.
Well, there was not a point when I said, "Damn, she's fine." I actually had a woman approach me and saw me, and I tell people because it's actually what happened. And she saw interest in me, and befriended me and stuff like that. And became cool, and there was just an attraction that happened. It wasn't nothing. I never looked at females or anybody when I was a kid or anything like that. I never had those experiences. It's just something that came about, just the attraction to them. And like I've always been open to experiences of people. I don't know why it happened. I've had these conversations in different group talks with family and stuff like that. I'm a very open person. I mean, it just occurred and I just accepted it and I'm comfortable in who I am. I always have been. But it wasn't something like, oh, some people can say you're born with it. Some people can say you're not. I don't know. We're all just living in this world. I just know for me that, when the attraction started, I was just like, what is this? Wow, because I've always been attracted to men, the whole time. Yeah, I've always been attracted to men. But when the attraction came to with flirtation and whatever with the woman, it just developed and it happened to however it happened. And I didn't, I was like curious about, oh no, this ain't right. You know how you're raised up and stuff like that. But I just gravitated to it because I refused to sit up there and try to suppress something that I feel like naturally occurred because I didn't go out and seek it. It just happened. And since then, I've always enjoyed it. And I've always spoken to people who maybe come into their own or whatever, however it may be. I just accept it and I enjoy my life. But I have people asking me all the time because especially dealing with men, being a feminine female, pretty of a source of myself that I think. And these questions come up all the time. Why you like this? Or vice versa with women. You like guys? It be both sides of the coin,
And for me, like stated, for me, I've always had women. I didn't like women first when I was younger. Like, ew, I don't. Ew, that's so. Like, why they like me? That's so, disgusting. But I got older, of different races kept approaching me. They wanted more than just a friendship. Now, some of my best friends had crushes on me, and I didn't. They just were friends with me just to get closer, try to date me. So I didn't really understand it. Like, I was like, okay, let me just. It's always some women are a lot smoother to get along with than a man. Also.
But so if women are so great, it still begs that same question. Women are wonderful and they're so sweet and there's just an attraction there and this and that. First of all, do we have any women that are in here, any of our guests or anything like that are strictly women? Like only deal with women?
No, I don't only deal with women, but I primarily deal with women, but not only. No.
Okay.
I sometimes like not rare, but I have to really like you.
So you only deal with dudes sometimes, and Shay, if I'm correct, you're primarily females as well, but every once in a while, there may be a guy who can.
No, I primarily deal with females, and I deal with males. It's not I don't. Whomever I like, that's who I deal with. If you get what I'm saying.
I do. So my question is, when you're dealing with female, do you use a strap, and if so, are you the strapper or the strapped? I don't know how to say that properly.
Strappy.
The strappy.
Are you strapping up? Or are you getting strapped?
In my fun engagement times with my partners, we do both. It's a fun thing. We do dual. We do both. I mean, trust me, it's a nice thing.
He said, "Trust me, it's a
All
nice thing."
right. I'm gonna get into this.
It's a nice thing because
I gotta get into this.
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta get into this because this was my question, and this was one of the questions from before. So when you're strapped on or strapped in or whatever, however y'all say it, what are y'all feeling on the back end? Like you got the joint around you. What you get from that?
Get from what, the strap?
Yeah, with the strap. You got the all I know, and again, I told y'all before, all of this is coming from a point of ignorance, but I watch a lot of porn. And on the porn, they got the little harness strapped around their waist, and then it's a pecker hanging out of a harness. So what are you getting from the pecker and the harness?
So you never used toys or used anything with a woman, right?
I ain't never strapped on nothing.
No. We're omitting the fact that there's a strap around the body, but we're just saying if you take it off, it's just a dildo. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's never. Well, of course. Come on now.
I think he wants to know, like, inside the strap on, is whoever's wearing the strap on, are they being pleased? Like, is there?
Yeah, because if you're a guy, you got your equipment, so it's a mutual exchange of pleasure.
So he want to know.
And when you're strapped on, it just seems one-sided. So I just want to make sure that it's not one-sided.
That goes back to my.
You trying to make sure that everybody involved is being pleased.
Even exchange ain't no swindle. That's what I've always been told. So I just want to know, because again, I see it on the internet. I saw it on the Twitter box where you get all the free porn, but I'm just trying to figure out, is there any pleasure with the? I did tell y'all about Twitter, but is there any pleasure being gained when you're the strap? What would you say, strapper? The strapper, yeah, the strapper.
Strap on you.
Strapping the other.
I don't know how to say.
Yeah, well, no. The thing is, it's I get it. Well, for when a female is strapping another female in the act, it's what they call it, sexual tension and stuff that's built up, and then you're just into the emotional part. A lot of women climax from strapping another person. I don't know how I can explain it to you that happens, but it really does occur. Like I said, it's just an act of pleasing the person. It may not be on you, but people can get fulfilled like that. It happens. I don't know if the other ladies that's on the line.
It might be, it could be a mental thing.
But no, it's a mental thing. Just like sexually with women, when we're getting pleased, it's mental health. With majority of people, if you guys know sex anatomy, it's mental.
Yeah,
but it normally requires some sort of physical contact to certain nerve endings.
But you can climax without being touched. You do know this, right?
What was that?
Correct.
Someone told me this earlier today. I was asking someone this earlier, and they said a lot of times they just like the visual of seeing, of being on top and doing this thing, and they were like, they get turned on. But I was never aware. I was like, but normally when guys are engaged in this kind of stuff, there's some touching going on, and then there's some splash going on. And I just did not know that was the case.
You being real politically correct. Hold on. Let me put it to you like this. Absolutely. 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 Times when I can see something or be like, okay, whatever. And you get, you know what I'm saying? You maybe a little bit of you dribble before you shoot, if you follow what I'm saying. You dig what I'm saying? But it ain't no full, you ain't never full on. I have never ever in my life. I used to lie about it when I was younger. I used to lie and try and tell females like, look, I can do this, I can do that without even ever having to touch you. I ain't never done that before. I've lied. Yeah. And the other niggas on here have lied too. So let's be honest for a second. All right? But I don't know anything about that. Explain it to me, please.
It's a mental thing, like she said. I mean, some guys, you know, they don't have to physically touch you, you know, to. And the same thing for a female.
To make you climax. That we're not talking about just make you feel good. I mean, you got all the way there.
Mentally, a lot of people, you know, like she said, you have to be there, obviously. So just the attraction can be something for you that's like, okay, this like, damn, he is fine as fuck. And then, you know, it happens, girls and males.
I don't know one.
It happens. You can.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, you don't know all the do, but it does happen. You guys, I could probably send you a link. I guess you don't watch all the porn, but people do go to different like. And listen. Obviously, because there's ways that couples will go to these different streets to learn their bodies, and they can sit there and learn ways to make their partner climax. You can sit there and just use a goddamn leaf or anything. It's really getting in tune with your partner. It happens.
I want to point something out really to the viewers real quick. While you didn't mean to interrupt you, but I want to point out that every dude on here has left me and just left me in here with the wolves. Y'all can't see, but they all left and walked off the screen. Like right now, here, I'm gonna show y'all right now because these Negroes have all just up and left. They both gone. Just both of them gone. Oh, now, he's coming back. You look at it.
Hey man,
he just left me, but it's
Hold
okay.
on.
It's okay.
I was over here tapping out. I was trying to tap out for the last 15, 20 minutes. The nigga you forgot what the tap meant?
I didn't see you tap. I'm sorry. I did tap you out though. I let you go. So it looks like we lost Shay for a quick second. She probably gonna log back in here in a minute. But really and truly, what I'm trying to figure out, and this was me because part of the problem was that I just don't know that I believe the assertion that you can fully climax without any physical touch.
You can. Yeah, you can.
Like vibration?
Yeah.
No
or
vibration.
Just like,
no.
Yeah, you can.
Just by the thought.
Attraction, the vibe got to be there as well.
Yeah.
Some type of connection. It can't just be like, oh, he fine. I'm just gonna climax right here. It has to be, you know, connection to the point to where, you know, like I stated, you see him like, damn, like, you know, that's my person or whatever the case is. You know, that's how it happens.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
any of you guys ever not been touched and burst?
Not never. I told him you dribble before you shoot, but that's right. As close as I got.
You busting up before you busting up without being touched? Just thinking about the
You know, how about think about when y'all were younger, before y'all actually, you know, was able to get into it with a female.
I remember my wet dream. It was about that girl from Dango. Hold on. We got a yes. You got to tell us about this one. Go to Chuck.
Yes.
Go to Chuck. He says yes.
All that touching, all that extra, you know, all that those foreplay that y'all do before, and then by the time we get into it, we busting up before.
Well, he said without touching.
No, okay. I just came in late.
This nigga.
Yeah, but all that leaves good because by the time you wonder why we ain't laughing.
There's a lot of extra conventional type.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because like I say, I still remember my wet dream. I remember what the dream was about, and it was a show called 10 is Enough or something like that. I think it was 10 is Enough or something like that. But it was a whole bunch of white women, and boy,
white folks, you don't watch black.
Oh boy, it was a whole bunch of white women. It was like a dude had like 6 daughters and 2 little kids. No, not Mel's Diner. Oh boy, that guy. You're taking me back now, boy. You're taking me back, boy. Kiss My Grits would have got it, nigga. Kiss My Grits would have got it. But no, it was a show. It was like it was used to come on USA back in the day, but it was like 10 kids. Dude had like 8 kids, and 6 of them was girls. And oh boy, I still remember that white woman to this day. But I also remember humping to get that Dream.
But listen. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I want to show y'all something real quick. Shay, you apparently are right, because according to, and this is not some knockoff website or nothing like that. This is the National Library of Medicine. All right,
always go find the
I got to, because I don't want nobody on here just telling me something. You know what I mean? Like it says the ability to be orgasmic sensitizes with sexual experience throughout the lifespan. Although orgasms are typically activated by genital stimulation in a bottom-up fashion, it is clear that they can be induced without genital stimulation in a top-down fashion that reflects both sensory and motor memory and may be activated by dreams, fantasy, and erotic imagery.
All right, I've never seen Friday After Next, but somebody sent me a scene where they say, I ain't never had that happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be about. That's my shit right now.
Whoa.
I ain't never had that shit happen to me, dog. Where you can never, like, where I can bust a nut without being touched.
Hey, that's not the important thing in that whole statement. Did you just say you've never
I'm sorry,
seen
that's
Friday
all I
After
took
Next?
from it. That's all I took from it. Oh, I've never seen Friday After Next.
Never?
I'm gonna watch it though. It's on Tubi. I'm gonna watch it.
Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry. We're going to get to that show. I keep bringing it up. We're going to get to that show where we talk about why Tommy with an H doesn't watch black movies. I don't know the answer to that, but we'll get to it later.
I watched the first 2 Fridays, so kiss my ass.
So listen, man, I appreciate the female perspective. I really do. I really appreciate y'all coming on here. I don't think that I've changed my thought pattern on it though. I still believe that if you got, I mean, and this is, I had another young lady that I was gonna have come on who is strictly gay, like just straight up, like she ain't doing nothing else. And she told me that number one, she wasn't gonna come on here and talk about it. I said, I'll black your face out. I can even change your voice, whatever. Just come on. She didn't want it. She didn't feel comfortable talking about it in public. I was like, okay, I respect that. But I told her the same thing. I said, I just feel like if you got to use, she goes, no, it's imagine being attracted to one thing about somebody and hating everything else about them. That's the way she put it to me. She was like, imagine if you met a girl who her face was just the most beautiful thing in the world, but she had the worst body, the worst attitude, the worst breath, the worst everything. She said, that's it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't. She goes, so you'll go to a next girl and find somebody with a better face, right? That has the same kind of face, but just with all the other stuff that you want. I'm like, that makes sense. I still think that you're not gonna be able to do that with the female. Like, you got to go find them, and they got to go buy and find whatever it is.
And that brings me to, why are there studs? Because studs basically are dudes with dicks in their pants,
right?
That they bought. So why are there studs? If you just got niggas, and studs decide to look and act and live as guys, why don't you just have a guy? Why would it be? Oh, we'll get to those. We'll get to those transgenders in a moment. But because I definitely want to see how you guys feel about that. But why are there studs?
No,
no studs on here. No studs on here. We missed that one. We'll call her later.
Oh no, I'm not a stud by no means.
Okay, so what's the attraction to studs instead of just getting a guy?
I don't like studs, so.
Well, let me answer first because my answer is short. I don't date studs.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well, damn.
I don't like.
I never have.
Why?
So
I like girls that's feminine like me.
I don't like. I like women, feminine women, and I like men. I have the man to be the man. I have my woman to be my woman.
I see no point in getting a female that's gonna act like a man when I could just have a man. I don't do that.
Same here.
Okay.
I'm very dominant. That's why I don't do studs, because I feel like you do the same thing I am, and I feel like you're not gonna talk to me any kind of way. You're not gonna act like a man when you're not a man. That's my issue. So that's why I like females, because females, I feel like we girly, yes, true enough, but I feel like you're going to do what I want you to do, because like I said, I'm dominant. You know, I like a female that's going to be submissive or whatever, but a stud's not going to be submissive. They want to play a man role. They want to be that nigga, and you not that nigga to me. That's me.
Right.
Outside.
Come on, y'all. Like, all right, so every time I think that I'm going towards y'all side, every time I think I'm drifting towards y'all side, then you say something like, "But you not that nigga."
Come out.
Right.
And
And
then
that
I'd be
leads me to why are you here?
Because you not gonna sit here, we the same thing. We get the same, we have the same monthly. We the same thing. You're not gonna talk to me like you stronger than me or something. Like you have a whole bunch of testosterone when you don't. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's different because I just don't like studs. I just don't like nobody that feels like.
What better way to act like a dude than to put on a god doggone dingaling and try and bone some, like that is acting like a dude.
Dude. Okay, so I knew a stud.
But the thing is, too, the feminine women do it as well. I told you guys, engagement as well. We do it, but that's just pleasure. That's just pressure pleasure. That's all that it is. And I know you guys will keep looking at the whole dress up part of the stud spectrum because the young lady who was interviewing, she was a stud. But in the realm of women being involved with women, we do that as well. Minus it being the boy girl being stud or two feminine females.
They need that penetration still. They still want that penetration.
Sam say,
you
don't. Oh, okay. So here's what he said that I agreed with, and I think I said we should put it on the goddamn t-shirt.
On this topic, the reason I wanted to touch this topic, I'm gonna tell you why. I believe that if you are a female and you are a female who likes females, but you got to use a strap for your female like niggas. That's just it. That's just it.
That is fact.
Hey, look here.
So you saying that lesbians shouldn't be allowed to get dingling?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm gonna tell you why.
Lesbians shouldn't be allowed to get dick.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Not fake dick. They shouldn't be able to get fake dick. If they want some dick, they gotta go find a nigga.
They can get regular.
Find a nigga.
They gotta find a nigga.
Hey man, we need to put that on a petition. I'm ready to sign that one.
Like look here, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen. That's what. That's the t-shirt. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you why. If I these days, if I go hold a door for a young lady coming out the store, right? All of a sudden, I'm a part of some negative patriarchy that demeans women, and I'm putting them down just for trying to be a gentleman.
Right.
So guess what?
Ain't no more dose?
No more dose, nigga. No more dose. Why are you going to grab penises, but you hate penis?
They don't hate penis.
Thank you. They don't hate dick.
Hold on. Doc look like he got something to say on this topic.
What Doc got to say?
The problem is way deeper than what we are talking about.
What
she broke that day was she didn't have enough dick. Because all she had to do was go to the store
and buy some more dick.
You can go buy some more dick. You
no,
don't have the
listen.
same problem as niggas.
Her problem was.
She bought the dick. You gotta go home sad. All you gotta do is catch a sale. That's what I'm saying. That's all you gotta do is But that's what she said. She said she understands what niggas go through now. She understands what niggas go through. All you have to do is catch a sale. A nigga gotta go home and contemplate life.
And that's that. You see,
y'all stress me out so bad. Oh my god.
Listen, the line of the day was not anything else besides he got to go contemplate life. All you got to do is catch a sale.
That stressed me out so bad.
And here's the thing.
Why were you stressed? No. Why were you stressed out?
Because it's so much, like you stated, it's so much wrong with how y'all think. Like, why y'all?
And that's why you're here. Really that is exactly why y'all are here.
Y'all listen. Lord have mercy, y'all. It's interesting though. It's interesting. I told people the human mindset.
Like, that's the only thing y'all are saying.
That's the nigga mindset. And again,
I told y'all don't get it. I told y'all.
Yeah, and I told y'all we're coming from complete ignorance. We don't know no better. But this how a group of niggas sit around and talk.
But I'm also saying this. It seems like it's a lot of inadequate because everybody's saying you don't know how it feels. So I mean, was it a lot of going home feeling inadequate?
So here's the thing. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Hold on. I've been married for 18 years. I've been married for 18
Say it again?
years. I've been married
Don't
for
do it.
18 years. 18.
Don't do it.
I'll be married
Don't
19
do it.
in March. Listen to me very carefully. At this point, I got 4 kids, and I live my life. At this point, she comes up to me tomorrow and say, "It ain't working. I don't like it no more." Guess what? You stuck. Where you going? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? Like, I'm not. I have never, ever in my life felt like I was inadequate. That's not to say that I have never been inadequate. I just have never felt it. You know why? Because number one, I'm a Leo and I'm me. And I just have this thing about me where it's just like, okay, well, this is what it is. Who am I to argue with the Lord? The Lord gave me exactly what I needed, right? That's what I got. So guess what? This is it. This is all you get. You want more? You got to go find another nigga. like that's it. If it's too much, you got to go find another nigga. That's it.
You know what? Remember when I said the comment about the dominant thing?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm a Leo as well. So
You know my take.
I'm a Leo as well.
And how women lie. And this might be on
Hold on, we got something on the back end. You see, he won't.
I've been waiting on him to try him back in.
All right, let's talk about inadequacy and how. Okay, we're gonna talk about inadequacy. How I know women lie. All right, because my girl went overseas, right? And I gave her a dildo that's like way bigger than me, and you know she was way bigger than me. And so I said, "Hey, enjoy it." And so when she came back, she was like, "Ah!" I said, "Hey, bitch, I know you lying. You had it."
Oh my god. Yo.
My goodness.
Oh my god.
They say the women just stroke your the women will stroke egos.
It's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
They're doing everything right. That stuff we gonna uplift you.
And I think
Not in a
you
bad
can tell,
way. Right.
if a woman truly loves you and she's really into you or whatever, she's gonna stroke your ego.
Right.
You know, regardless. And I think to a certain extent, no matter what size you are or whatever, if the woman is truly into you, she don't give a fuck about that.
She's gonna make it work.
Right. I mean,
Her mentally.
Try this, and y'all gonna get it right.
Yeah.
That's gonna please her mentally.
Hey, when I'm wearing the balls hollow, I'm like, God.
So for these married folks who are getting these extra extensions and all that stuff right there, what's the purpose of all of that? If she gonna love you anyway, she gonna love you anyway.
I can answer that.
Okay, go for it.
The thing is because there are certain things that don't matter to me that matter to her. All right. Mm-hmm. Are they deal breakers? Is she leaving if she never gets it? No. But because I care about her, I'll do that, whatever those things are. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I don't really care about. Like, you know me. I like nice things, but I'll pull up in a hoopty if I need to. My wife ain't pulling up in a hoopty. So we gonna try and make that work. You know what I'm saying? So there are things that she likes, that she prefers. So regardless of whether it's a deal breaker or not, those are the things that I like to provide for her. But there's a limit. Okay? There's a limit. There's a definite limit.
So you're not gonna get the extension for your wife?
I'm not gonna what?
You're not gonna get the extension?
No. This is what you signed up for. This is what you signed up for. And hey, listen. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I don't study other dudes, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm decent. You know what I'm saying? But I could be horrible, and I wouldn't know. Wouldn't know.
You ain't watching no porn growing up.
I'm sorry. Next question. Hey, listen, man. We came up in dial-up, so every one of us in this room, every dude has had that moment where you're looking over your shoulder at 2:00 in the morning, waiting for that doggone thing to load. It's been loaded for the last hour.
I'm sorry. The transgenders who transition to women or transition to a man. Do you really consider them as women? Those transgender women. Do you really consider them as women?
I do not, but I don't. It's no disrespect to them. You know, if they want to be called a he or she, I'm gonna do it. But mentally, you know, you're female. You know, I'm gonna respect your wishes, but I don't consider you as a woman. I don't consider you as a male. Even if you did remove, Sorry, can y'all hear me?
You dropping out. You cutting it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, coughing. But even if you did, you know, fill in that hole with a pole, you know, you're not a female no more. You have the whole package. It doesn't matter to me because the package is not like, you know, original male. You know what I'm saying? You got the package, but the package can't do what a male package can really do. It can't, you know, get on hard or, it, you know.
Hold on.
You see what it's just with, right?
Rewind that part. Hold on. Rewind. A transgender pecker can't get on hard?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm just saying it don't have like the vessel, you know, what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? It don't do. I'll think it. I don't know. Maybe it could. Maybe it can't. I really don't know. But I'm just saying you wasn't born with it. You don't. You know. It may get on hard. It may not.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
All right. So as far as the transitioning man to woman, how do you feel about them calling themselves woman?
Is there freedom of speech? That's what they want to be called. You know, I respect their wishes. That's just me.
Here's the thing. Like I've got, if you tell me that your name is Michael and you want me to call you Mike, no problem. You tell me your name is Latina and you want to be called Tina, no problem. If you tell me you prefer to be referred to as he instead of she, no problem. I don't. It's semantics to me. Now, when I have a problem, I'm gonna tell you straight up. When I do have a problem is when you start trying to say that everything should be equal, so you should be treated in all ways, shapes, and forms as a man. And I don't necessarily believe that because there are certain things about being a man that are just a man, period. And the same thing for women. And I think one of my questions is, do you think that a trans woman, that means a man who's transitioned to be a woman, should get all of the same rights and privileges as a natural born female?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
What did you say?
Why not?
Because, I mean, like she was just saying, the strength is different. You know, like she said, I should be a separation in the bathroom. I feel like they're not a woman. They can't never truly, you know, they may change their body form to, you know, fit that description of a woman, but they're not a woman. I respect you calling, like we stated, I respect calling you and so forth. But it goes to a certain point where it has to stop, though, because honestly, you were born a male. You know, yeah, you changed everything about your appearance, but your anatomy inside, you know, you don't have what females have. You don't have a you can't bear a child. You know, there's a lot of things that you can't do. Even if you want to, you know, be equal, you're not equal. You're inferior to us. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I feel like it could never be equal. You don't experience the things that we have to experience.
I heard this dude. I'm thinking he's a scientist. Don't quote me. He might just be some dude who was talking junk. But there was a quote, and it said, "If you left 50 men and 50 women on a deserted island, And in 100 years, you have a thriving community of men, women, and children. If you leave 50 men and 50 trans women on a deserted island, in 100 years, you will have 100 skeletons of men.
Correct.
But I always thought, like, because we don't get that on this side that often, because part of being a man is there isn't an inherent threat to my masculinity by a woman trying to be a man, because, like was stated a little bit ago, I am just physically, all things being equal, I'm physically stronger and bigger than a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm built bigger and stronger than a woman. But for women, do y'all get, because, all right, Caitlyn Jenner, and I'm going to, fine, I'll go there.
Go for it. Talking now. You're there now
Jenner,
anyway.
I'm here. Caitlyn Jenner.
Stated by being really strong. I feel like also for a trans woman, or however, when you transition it from a male to a female, like I said, you still a male. I feel like if you piss that quote unquote female off enough, that male is gonna come out. You're gonna get the, I feel like, you know, that testosterone is gonna come out. It's not never truly gone. I feel like if you do something to that quote unquote female, you know, in the time of rage, she could turn back into a male and really handle you. You know, I feel like, you know, it's still there. You know, you may act feminine, you may dress feminine, whatever the case is, but at the end of the day, you still a male, and get pissed off, you know, to the point to where you can't stay in character. You can't stay in character to act like a female no more. You're gonna, you know, act like what you are, a male. I feel like.
That's true.
That's how we feel also. So we agree on something tonight.
Look there. Look good there.
We found some common ground.
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. We got another comment over here. Hold on. Say that again.
No, come
here. You ain't got to get on camera. Hold on. We got one. Hold on.
You cannot be a man, transition into a woman, and have motherly instincts the same way a woman can't have fatherly instincts. So as much as you may try, it's not just gonna happen. Because as a man, you think like a man. As a woman, you think like a woman. So transitioning, you just can't do it. You just doing whatever you think that a woman is gonna think, or what a man is gonna think, and how they're gonna react, and so forth like that.
Okay, so if that's the case, define what a man is.
He's nuts.
But that's bottom line. But that's your definition, and you got to define it however you want to define it.
If it's your definition and you define it however you want to define it, then a woman who decides she wants to transition to be a man gets to define it however she wants to define it, and now she's a man, because by her definition, that's a man. So if there is no real definition,
so she's doing all the things that a man's gonna do.
Okay, if she's doing all the things that a man's gonna do,
so a man that's transitioning to a woman gonna do all the things that a woman gonna do?
Sure.
Yeah, no, he ain't finna have no damn baby.
That's true, but what about women who can't have babies?
It's still different because we still have.
Okay, I mean, that's just how God
Listen, I'm
made
on your
them.
side. I'm on your side, but these are arguments that I've heard personally. These are things that I've personally heard where they're like, well, if you can't define what a man is, then you can't do this. Or so what? When it goes from men to women, well, they can't have babies. Well, what about women who are born and they can't have babies, and this, that, and the third? So we've got to be able to define.
And you got men who are born that they have low sperm count and everything like that, and they can't make any kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
So
it really, you know, they're still a man. Even though they have low sperm count, they're still a man. And some women
they're still a man, right? And even though a woman may not be able to bear kids, she's still a woman.
Well, I ain't got no sperm count. My doctor said they lazy, and I say just like they daddy. There's a bunch of them out there like they want baby. It's all right.
So you just out there free to shoot the club up.
Again, for the transgender, I think you can be a transgender. Just don't qualify yourself as a man or a woman because you are not that. So you're just a transgender. And I think that's fair for everyone. You get to be whatever you want to be. The women still get to be women, men still get to be men, and you still get to be whatever the hell you call it.
The problem that I have with that is that to you that's fair. To you that's equitable. But what's happening is there are a group of people saying, no, that's not fair. You have, not only do I identify as this, you have to identify me as that. Okay, let's put that.
Guess what we say to those people?
Go play in traffic.
Freedom of speech. I could call you. If you feel some type of way because I call you supposed to be a trans woman and I call you a male. If you feel some type of way, deep down inside of you, you know what you was born with. You know how God made you. You the one that altered yourself to quote unquote want to be a woman. So that's something you gotta deal with. That's your decision. So if it's vexing you, that's you. It's not vexing me.
It's all down to society, though. You know what I'm saying? And we all have our own thoughts and our opinions. So it's like, okay, well, I say it's okay for you to say this or whatever like that. But if you feel differently, it's okay. You feel how you feel. So,
but I think the problem is now that they legislate how people feel. And it's not just the fact that you feel this way and you get to live your life that way, but it's the fact that now legally I have to accept you as something else. And you're legislating my freedom of speech for someone else's freedom of speech. And if your freedom of speech doesn't infringe on mine, I think we're okay.
You know what though? I agree with you to a degree because I'm the type of person who looks at the big picture. I think to a degree we should legislate preferences. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because without preference legislation, we don't get the Civil Rights Act. We don't get equality.
What's the preference? I'm a fucking person.
Correct.
We gonna treat them as people, but I'm not gonna call you what you're not.
You gonna treat them as people. I'm gonna treat them as people. We on this call and on this pod is gonna treat them as people. Everybody ain't.
But they are people, so we're not legislating feeling. We're not legislating feeling. Right now, they're legislating feeling.
When you start talking about feelings, you talk about what somebody can or cannot do and what they must or must not.
We're talking about what someone is or isn't.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all. See, we done cut our guests out of this because now me and him finna have this argument about motherfucking
we about to
people.
Do
This I'm sorry, Tisha, Shay, I'm so sorry, but this nigga right here finna tell me that the transgender struggle is the same as the civil rights struggle, and that shit ain't the same, nigga.
No, we are not getting ready to say that. What I am gonna say is that when it comes to government doesn't seem to see a difference. And the moment that
why? Because they have better spokespeople than we do.
Listen, whoever they got running their campaign is a master. You hear me? They know everything. They do it well. The problem is that the government doesn't see it any different. And so if the government doesn't see it any different, then the moment they start taking away rights over there, they're going to use that same legislation to take rights from me, and I ain't giving them up. How about that?
Okay. Hold on.
Yo, we want to say a big thank you to our guests tonight, man. Like, y'all didn't have to come on here. Y'all didn't have to talk to us. Y'all didn't have to take out of y'all night to say nothing to us, and we do appreciate it. You just came on here and talked to two ignorant niggas who got real strong opinions about a whole lot of stuff, and y'all dealt with us and put up with us, and we do really, really appreciate that. So real special thank you to Tisha J and to Miss Shay. Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome.
And I heard there was a Snapchat after dark. I need to get that link.
What link?
Somebody know what link I'm talking about.
Hopefully,
It's a Snapchat after dark. Somebody got a Snapchat after dark. Let me get that.
I'll send it over and just follow.
She said she didn't want to put it out there like that.
No, we're not gonna give it to the people.
No,
it's just for me.
I don't need it. It's just for Tom.
Everybody, a lot of people fine. People know me by Snapchat after dark, girl, so it's fine. They don't even know. It's fine. Dark girl. But hopefully, some of the stuff that we spoke about, you guys retain it, and just be conscious of some of the stuff that y'all say.
Hey, look, I'm always gonna be cognizant of what I say, and I'm always gonna try and be trying to be respectful. But I got opinions, so it is what it is.
But I will say we heard you. You weren't just talking in vain. Right. You and Shay did come in here and give us some opinions, and we appreciate you guys actually giving us your opinion. And we did hear you. Agree? Maybe not.
No.
But we heard it all, and hopefully we not. But you did answer a lot of questions, and I won't be speaking from ignorance any longer. Now it's just going to be speaking from defiance when I say certain things. But it won't be from ignorance. It won't be because I don't know no better. It's because I don't like what y'all told me. Yeah. And that's gonna be that.
If he's nothing, he's honest. All right.
100%.
We love it.
Hey, Miss Shay, you want to say something to us before you leave?
No, it was a pleasure speaking with you guys. The dialogue was very interesting, to say the most. It was interesting, but I like my counterpart, the guest that was on here, I do hope you guys take into account some things that was said in regards to looking outside of your own viewpoint, and then to about some things that you may have not experienced in your own space, but can be open to seeing other avenues and how people can relate and then involve themselves in other sectors. But we'll see. Like I said, after the conversation tonight, hopefully you guys will actually, when you play the tape back, you actually listen and pay attention to some of the things that was said. I think that it was some good things, some good dialogue that was stated between us. So.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and also, you need to. Y'all can also, research on the surgery for the male parts. All that stuff we talking about.
For sure. I'm looking. Oh, hey, as soon as this shit over, it's just gonna be a Google fest around this bitch. How you get a bigger dick?
T-shot,
Is there some cream? Is there a cream I can use? Because I don't want nobody to cut on me. But is there a cream or something? I got no salve. I ain't got no big dick salve.
Out there too.
My bad.
This dude has got problems.
I'm sorry. As much as really, like, I take everything y'all say seriously, but I ain't no serious nigga. I'm a crack a joke every goddamn time. So please understand that part. Anybody here? Anyone have anything else to say?
The most widely.
This nigga done put nuts up on the screen, nigga. If you don't get that shit up out of here. The fuck wrong with this nigga?
No,
listen, dingling on the screen, nigga.
We are Google. We at the Mayo Clinic right here. It says, hold on, here you go. Let me get right there. The most widely used surgical procedure to lengthen the penis involves cutting the suspensory ligament that attaches the penis to the pubic bone.
No, y'all done up and done it. Oh no, hell no, yo.
Yeah, y'all done up and done it.
Yeah, this nigga bugging. That shit ain't going to the public either, nigga.
Hey, I'm searching under the Let's Get Canceled Google, because this will not go on my personal Google.
All right, so I think we're frozen. What you done now?
I'm still here.
All right, so yeah, we appreciate you all coming on. If we have some more questions, can we call y'all?
Of course.
Y'all come back?
Yes.
Okay, because guess what? I'm pretty sure after we air this Saturday, there's gonna be about 7-8 niggas that send me messages and be like, "Why you ain't say this? Why you ain't say that?" And I'm just gonna go ahead and send them to y'all.
We need to have another battle of the sexes.
Oh, ooh!
But this time,
a battle of the sexes for this
versus. Oh, wait! We should get straight and gay dudes and straight and gay women.
Y'all don't think that's a good idea? They gonna turn some of them straight niggas out. It's gonna be a whole bunch of straight women that realize they gay.
Yo, don't be coming to our shows trying to pull females in.
It's all right. It's all right. Hey, we'll matchmaker. Hey, that's gonna be the February episode, nigga.
Matchmaker,
we matchmakers around here.
Make a match. All right,
but real shit though, we really do appreciate y'all coming on
for sure.
And if we have other questions, we gonna bring y'all back. We gonna bring y'all back.
Absolutely.
We gonna come to Jersey and go see some other people.
Look, we looking for a reason to get on the road while you playing.
Yeah, but straight up and down. Cuzzo.
Yo.
We ain't been canceled yet.
Not yet. So we gotta do it again?
We gotta do this shit again, man.
Boy, I tell you what, man. Hey, well, wait. Before we go.
Yup.
We still gotta do our black-owned liquor.
Oh, the black-owned liquor's hanging out at the table, man. Black-owned liquor's hanging out on the table.
Yes, sir. So.
Oh, like he gonna put hands over him for us. He gonna Vanna White this shit for us. Come on, Vanna. Vanna Black, man.
He's frozen. Oh, there you go. So we got the Duke and Dame.
We got Duke and Dame right there.
Yep, we got Duke and Dame, and then we went to the Woods.
It tastes like butterscotch.
That Duke and Dame is delicious. If y'all look for something sweet,
we ain't there yet.
If y'all look for something sweet that like it tastes like what it says it is, it's this delicious. The Duke and Dame. And then after that, we went to Nyack. So go 2 bottles over.
That one right there. Yep.
Nyack was really
Hennessy
good.
substitute.
This is your Hennessy alternative. Like
it is better than Hennessy. I don't
Absolutely.
give a damn what nobody says. Smoother than Hennessy or get you there like Hennessy. That shit is fucking delicious.
Yes, sir.
That's my favorite.
And then in the middle is the Woodson.
Woodson.
In the middle.
Yeah. There you go. Right there. Yeah. The Woodson was a great whiskey.
It's a good
you like whiskey, get you some Woodson.
I would make an old fashioned with that and see what it tastes
like.
Yeah,
that would be perfect for an old fashioned. Cuzzo a bartender, so that's his shit.
I done got into it now. Now
yeah,
let me
get you an old fashioned with some Woodson, that would be great.
Yeah. Now let me tell you what's trash. Let me tell you what's trash.
Indoggo.
Listen, man, that was nasty. I didn't like it at all. Like I thought back on it.
It don't taste like gin.
No. It's something else.
So that's the one thing. That's the beautiful thing about it. It doesn't taste like gin. However,
the bad thing
that strawberry flavor hits you first. It doesn't have that juniper on the back end of it, so it's not that strong. But it works. It works.
It works when you mix it.
Yeah, mix it with something, and y'all will be good with that one.
But yeah, so next time we together, we'll have another black owned that we'll be
2 weeks. We'll find some more. We got 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. So anyway, yeah, man, we appreciate all y'all for supporting. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe on YouTube,
follow
Facebook,
us.
Instagram.
Let's Get Canceled Pod everywhere.
Yeah, and then make sure that y'all, if you haven't yet, man, subscribe. We got merch coming out real soon. By the next time we're together, we'll have it up on the website at www.let'sgetcanceledpod.com. We'll have some merch up there for you to order if you like the hoodies that we wear, or you just want some t-shirts or hats or whatever it is, man. We'll be able to get that for you. We're putting that together right now.
Motherfuckers.
Please do. Good God Almighty, man. And it don't cost you a dime to hit share.